Hello everyone, I am Lisbeth and welcome back here to episode 17 of the Spaced Out Let's Play, where we are now producing oxygen from our water because we're running out of stuff. And I'm very slowly cleaning all this up. So, what today? Good question, as I'm sure you've asked, avid viewers. Is there anything we care about? Let's take the salt water because it could be useful. Make sure it's not on here, Thank you, no. And let's check over here on the lapel that it's not going to get accidentally squished somewhere. We don't want it. Very good. I gotta do something about this, because, yikes. That's our, oxygen supply. And I think the best thing would be to do what we've done on the other planet and, make use of this cool steam vent, which is definitely here, because we know there's a cool steam vent. And... where are we? This one. We know there's a cool steam vent, and we found everything else. Because Volcano 1, Volcano 2... liquid sulfur, therefore this has to be the water. There's a tiny bit here, but honestly, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Now, I'm pretty sure we've just about, yes, sorted this out, so we can just squish that over a little bit more. This is, mind you, completely germ-free. Just about. So we kind of do have to do something. I did also rearrange this. What I might do is something like this, and then snip that there. And once this is cleared out, that'll use up extra water here. Now, what was I going to do with this? I'm happy with that, I think. Yes. Because it was connected in that way, I think. Wait. It was going up there because I want to disconnect that. Just because I wanted to prioritize water from this side. That's right, because I want to make sure we don't, add too much water. That can go for now, I guess. Ooh, actually, we don't want to do that. What we'd rather do, maybe not. Maybe what we'll do is we'll just... that way? What if I... Let's just leave it for now. Should probably, warm this over. Like this, but we definitely do need to get all this stuff done first. So, now that that's in place, we can deconstruct those, put that to there, and build a couple of atmosphere checkpoints. No, atmosphere docks. Now that this is in. That also means it's going to need power, but we can manage that, although that does not currently have power, which means we'll need to connect it up. You know what we're going to do about that? Something like this, and then a cheeky little power transfer. Protective wire made of copper will do. Like that. Nice. And then all that needs is a lid like that, just to reduce the amount of heat it produces in the surrounding area. That will mean we can deconstruct that. And that. Alright, they're going to get that done. Now, whilst they're doing that, we'll have to, organize this. So what if we... let's have a quick look at this. That's a nice kind of... pit there. It would be a shame if something were to happen to it. In fact, all of that. So we can build up a huge amount of water in here. And then we're going to want, tiles, probably up to there-ish. And put a lid on it. Oh, yeah. something like that, and then we'll go up to there like that. Seems good to me. That's what I think. What can we put there, I wonder? Who knows? Because we're going to use the volcanoes obviously on this side, which means we want double insulation over here. In fact, we'll put it on the inside here. Like that. That'll work better, because this gives off less heat. And then we can probably just... Uh-oh. Did I run out of granite? Yes, we're going to build this bunch of granite there. Mafic rock. Let's see what materials we have to make this out of. Mineral? So there's mafic rock, sandstone, igneous rock, and a little bit of granite round and about. Could probably use mafic rock. Maybe granite on the outside. And mafic rock on the inside. That sounds good to me. Yep, that suits me just fine. So we're going to want a ladder down to there. We can put insulated tiles across the bottom here. Then we can dig that up, and that's all going to get replaced, so that's perfectly fine. They can get down to there and up to there. And then I suppose we just, you know, start from the top and dig our way down. Seems good to me? Alright. Something like that. But we're going to put that on a 4 for now. Mostly because I want this done first. Or at least this little bit done first. We can vacuum this out, you know, as it goes. Aside from that, everything's going really, really well. We're getting well. We can now have blood bugs in here again. Ruby. We no longer need to do that. Yeah, and we'll squish our water across until it's to about here, I think. Will be a good spot. Or maybe even this. This might be a good idea. And then we can squeeze it over this way. We'll think about it. Maybe to here, I think. Anyway, back over here. We've got water going. This will all go in eventually. And I have now just sort of marked out, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oil wells. So we're going to have to spend a little bit of time, and it's possible, but very unlikely there's one down here. So, as we were discussing at the end of last episode, I've been thinking about how to deal with the natural gas and oil that it gives off, right? So, how do we deal with that? Obviously get all the infrastructure in first. Liquid pump up the top, that way as soon as it can reach liquid, it'll pump it out. Gas can go down, right? So this gas can come, well, it'll come out of that tile there. So let's just mark that on all of them. Like that. This one's the lowest one. So essentially we need, you know, a gas chamber. That sounds horrible. But that's what it is. And that's a problem, the fact that that one's over the top of this one. So this one's going to have to sort of kink off to the side here and drop straight down. And then we can run it pretty much right along the bottom down here, right? Maybe too tall. All the way across to here. We've got the volcano right here, which unfortunately is right above this, but if we insulate this, then we can have, let's just run a couple of, well, we'll use ladders for now, but that's the edge of it there, right? So then we can have 1, 2 insulated on these 2. So we want insulation there at the bottom, so we run it down. We've got extra free oxygen here. We're doing the long-term planning, by the way. That's what this episode is. This is a real long-term planning. And then we're actually going to get into some building, because I'm going to spend a day or two recording this. So I'll be able to just let it run in the background, let them scurry about and do some jobs. Once I use this, I might deconstruct everything around it and then just make a little access point, you know. But we will have to get in and dig up all this diamond and lead additionally. Alright, let's get them going again. See how things are going over here. Well is the answer. And they can speed up. Alright, so I'm going to let them, you know, run about, build some stuff. These guys are sad, but they won't be, you know, tamed for long. We do have some extra oxygen masks. What could we use them for? We can flip them around and put them over the side. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, I'm going to get this done. And that'll get us water sort of sorted. We're actually going to put water there. Like so. And then we can build 2 more oxygen masks. And that'll have these all set up. I'm going to make that higher priority because otherwise, and leave that open, because otherwise they can lock themselves in, and I'm just going to strangle them. The other thing we'll be able to do with this here now is have a little runway over the top, at least until, you know, we do something with these volcanoes. I mean, that is unlimited rock and a little bit of heat. But I was actually thinking of using this thing down here. How's our food situation going, by the way? Deep freeze. Guys, we've done it. Everyone, we've done it. We do have leftover a bunch of stuff here. But let us sleep with rain. Let's just get a few of them. We've done it. Does that mean I can destroy this down the bottom here? We really need to put bedrooms in, don't we? There's a good bit of room here and here. Why are you... Oh, no, we can have 20. That's fine. Alright, I'm gonna get all this going and we'll be right back once we've prioritized this. Alright, catch you in a little bit. Alright. Good and bad news. Good news, well, we got a lot done. Bad news, I just had my microphone muted for 15 minutes. So you guys just got to enjoy a nice little time lapse instead. So, what have we gotten done? Just about everything here. This is now all sealed up exactly how I want it, which is really good. And I have been doing gas, control over here. Or at least, you know, sorting out the pipes. We're going to put in a gas tank and do automation for it to switch on and off a toggle when this is, you know, empty, not working, which means we're going to need, in fact, we're going to deconstruct these two. So what I need is a atom sensor. Yeah, right there. An automation wire just poking out of there so I can, you know, control this. When's it back on? 7 cycles. Let's just get this done really, really quick, and then all of this can happen immediately after. Just so that, you know, we know this is done, because this is on a timer and this is already a vacuum, and that's good for obvious reasons. Although I don't like the CO2 in there. I suppose it's going to get pumped out. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's bugger all. So they're going to get that done. Someone will sweep that up. Then I can seal this back up again. See, look, it's all packing into a couple little packages there. In fact, if I snip that, I'll be able to, you know, fix it up. And last door. And then we also get to put in 2 timer sensors. High priority on that one. We'll be able to put 1 there afterwards. That means that can get deconstructed. 3, 4... Yes, it can. And these can get done really, really quickly too. Alright, now, as for back at home, we've just about got all this done, which is super duper. We're slowly getting, you know, all the walls in, but then we're going to seal this up, we'll be all good. We're sweeping everything out. I'm on the fence about putting temp shift plates everywhere. But probably don't need to be honest. We're gonna wrangle that guy up again. But we have everyone stuck down in here, which is good to see as well. We are out of sulfur, which is bad. Abe has nothing to do, which is bad. Can't you get up there? I suppose you don't really care about doing all that sort of stuff. And we can deconstruct that one. But once all this is swept up, that'll be really, really good as well. So it's just sort of waiting on that front. Now, they've just got that to do, and then do that, and also that, and all of this is now a priority of 8. In fact, this even can be a 7 because we don't particularly care. And in fact, we probably want to prioritize that and these. So we can get this going, then we get that going, then this can be gone. Can they really not reach it? Uh-oh. Let's disable that for now. Hurry up. Go, go, go. There's a tiny bit of oxygen. Catch your breath, now go. Build, build, build. Nice. Done. Alright, that's all sorted. Send green signal if below 1000. That's fine. So that will be automation for this down here to control it. We have some 60s. Gosh, I love them. And once all this is sorted out, then we're going to have a look into stuff down here. Just a little bit. Oh, why must they be like this? What? Like, for realsies, why must they be like this? It's alright. It's marking it. I won't forget it now. Alright, come on guys, come get this done. So what we're probably gonna have to do is like shift the ladder over a little bit. Do we really not have enough dirt? Oh my. We are out of dirt. Are we? Actually? We must be. Yikes. That for now. Hopefully this will get power sorted. Alright, where am I going to put these hydrogen generators? Because that's what we're, you know, doing all this for. Do I just pump it all down here as well? Probably want to deconstruct that. Don't need any of this anymore. And that plumbing as well. Yeah, that whole no dirt thing's a little bit of a problem. But hydrogen generators. Come on, focus. Focus. We can just have one down here for now, I suppose. Or just two up here. Power. Hydrogen generator. One there, one there. Seems good to me. Power, we want them on heavy watt wires. And in fact, we can have a joint plate right there. Then they get automation wire like so. And then ventilation gas pipe. So, given now that this pipe, snip that there, and there. Okay, let's see. We've got oxygen, we have CO2 coming up here, and then we can have hydrogen coming down here. Seems good to me. Yeah, that works. In fact, we can deconstruct all of that. Even do something like that. And snip that. And then all of this can... wait, not go. Just this and this one. As for the oxygen, because we're going to have oxygen pumps right here, well, what if we... do something like this? Wait, they can reach all of that now. Yes, they can. Yep, that works. Okay, I'm fine with that. And then we can run... CO2 across here. Like that. Let's deconstruct that one. And probably all of this. Wait, not those ones. That'll help. Okay, so oxygen's going to come down here. Hydrogen's going to come down here. Across. And then down here. And across. Okay. Why did I press that button? Like that. And that'll go. Alright, that helps. Alright. That helps heaps. Alright, let's let them get all this done. That's so much cleaner. Much, much, much cleaner. This guy doesn't have any power, but that's fine. And we had this all mopped up. Ooh, ooh. Sweepy sweep. And this little guy, we're gonna have so many long-haired lavas. In fact, they can stay up here, these ones. We really should farm slicksters at some point. We'll figure that out. Alright, I'm gonna let them do all this building, get everything nice and neat and tidy. Automation. Oh no, I stuffed it up. Deconstruct that one. It's gonna go like that. And then down like that. Yes. Okay. Problem solved. I'll figure this one out. I can use the buffer in the timer itself. And then we want buffer gates. Like this. Excuse me? We're going to deconstruct that. I want that sandstone out of there. Wait, can they sweep that? No, they can't. Please come and destroy this. This needs to be hydrogen. This needs to be above. And that can now go there. Wait, all there. Oh no. Buffer gate goes there. Alright, very good. What do we have to print? Coal? I will take it. That will help us out immensely. Now, given that... No, one is hydrogen, one is... Yeah, no, we're fine. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna let them do all this, I guess, and then we'll be right back. What do you mean you're puffing? Unbelievable. Look how much oxygen you guys have. Oh gosh. Okay, but for realsies, we need to get all of this done. That needs power. Understandable. Alright, now this is going to be 2, 4, nope, 4. Alright, I'm going to let them do all this, I'm going to get it going, I'm going to clean up all this hydrogen, and then we'll see what happens. Alright, bad news everyone. They do drop the CO2 when they get dumped off. Just straight away. That's immediately what happens. So let's, you know, fix that. We're gonna pop these back here. That can go. We're gonna leave this for now. But we're gonna deconstruct these, and we're gonna cancel these, because they can't reach that. Cancel these ones, and... yeah. Back to temperature spreading. Don't you love it? But hey look, we're closer, I guess? Not at all, is the answer. Hopefully... let's just do that, and that's going to get all taken. Now what we're going to do is put a little storage bin right here. Alright, and we're going to sweep that little bit of stuff there up. That's got to go, that's got to go. And all of that too, I hope. You know what? Let's leave all this stuff up here. We're only going to worry about the stuff down here, and then, honestly, not even that stuff. Just all this. This one bit of sand here. And then we outie. Excuse me. That doesn't help at all. Alright. That's all that done. So now what we gotta do is... well, we're gonna grab these two suits from here. On like a high priority. And then I'm going to put a door here. Or a door right there. And lock them out, pretty much. That's all I'm going to do. And that can go there. Right. Things that happen in this game. Goodness me. Now, what was supposed to go there? That's the dirt in. Yeah, we can totally build that now. There's been so many trees coming down lately, I should mention, around my place. That's certainly a thing. Nails. Everyone is allowed out. No one is allowed in until this is all gone. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of gas. Fortunately, once it gets pumped out here, it's not that much gas, so it's, you know, kinda goes pretty quickly. But hopefully they'll get all this done really quick. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do the... might dig something like that up. Down, okay, yep, like that. And we're gonna go up, up, and they can go off the edge. And a bottle emptier right there. Let's not even do that bit of sand right there. Now, we are of course going to have to dig this up, analyze this, but once this is all vacuumed out we can do that. And then we can just dig this up once it's all vacuumed out and sealed up, you know. In fact, let's cancel that to make sure that we can seal up this side. And this is going to take liquid, water, priority 9, and salt water. So they'll dump this salt water here. Yep, that'll work. What can you do, I guess? How are we doing for oxygen down here? Quite well. Alright, how are we doing back over here? Oh, look at all this, we're sealing it up. Ah, yes, 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 yes. Alright, that's super good to see. So this will always be full of a little bit of, you know, hydrogen. But we are now pumping hydrogen. Well, we've got power for a start. Which means that we can actually do Atmo suits down here now. So what does that mean? That means that we can start seriously doing oil. So let's have a quick look at this. We're gonna copy this over to every single one of them. So it's 2 up on the right hand side. So we're gonna come down. Where's that other one down here? Over here? Yeah, they're all just over here. So it's going to go 2 up and across like that. Yep. So they're all going to go like that. Yes. That's exactly how they're all going to go. Okay, so let's just draw these out first. 2 across like that. And oil well. Ah, yes, that's where I went wrong. Like that. That's better. Yep. Did the same thing on this one. Something like that. Alright. We can do that. We can do that, that's fine. That's the 2 there, so we get to go like that. And then we've got 1 here. This is just so I can see what I'm up to. 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is up here. Okay. So now that we've done that, we need to sort of figure out... Well, we can do something like that. Possibly go sideways like this. Alright, how are we going to do this? This is the lowest one, so this is sort of where we're going to have the... You know, comes over to here. Alright, so we get to have a 2 wide tunnel, something like that. Like that, like that. Like that. And then this is going to drip lava down here so that we can do a petrol boiler. This gets to be 2 wide down to here. And then probably come across here. Well, what if we go straight across like this? Something like that. And then like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good, I think. I might want to make this like that. Yeah, that's better. Or, you know what, we're even going to take it over 1 further. Like that. Alright, so that's going to be all gas down under here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one's got to come down here. So how are we going to do that? We're going to move it over. That's what we're going to do. This has zombie spores. This is a problem, like capital P problem. So what I'm going to do about that is destroy it from the top right down, and we're going to squish it all up into here. And we're just going to sacrifice it. We can lose a bit of crude oil, honestly. That also means the Slickster's going to get jammed up in there. So let's try and give him 16 tiles. So it'll be this little box here. We can do that. Like that. So then this means that this is the... So how's this gonna go? That's gonna go across there, like that, and then we're going down to here. Well, we're gonna have to hug this wall here. Alright, so let's do our best to hug that wall. So what if we bring this up a bit further? Alright, what if we bring this across like this? Yep. Yep. Okay. Now we got it. Now we got it. Now keep in mind this doesn't have to be too wide, but it'll look nicer. Now, other question, do we make this a little leg out here and then we just go sideways here? I think yes. So we're just going to go across to here, like that. cancel all of these. Like this, and that. Yeah? That makes it much cleaner. Yes, and keeps it right around the outside. Those little progress bars. Yeah, that looks much, much better. And then we have plumbing 1. Now these 3 here, really... I might run a... like, have the pump here. And then, yeah, I think we can do that. Run like a T-shaped thing. That'll work. Alright, so that's all of that. How do we go about separating the base from all of this? Because I need them in Atmo suits. As soon as we start doing all of this, I need them in Atmo suits. Well, up here it's quite clear. I can put a separation right here and do all this bit and work my way down. In fact, we're even going to put tiles right there. And cancel, in fact... all of that for now. They can't reach this, they can't reach this, they can't reach this. They can reach this up here. So we're gonna cancel that. We're gonna let them dig all of this bit first. Cancel those 2 because I don't want them in here. Although if they are in, you know, Atmo suits, then it doesn't really matter so much. But we do need all this done, so we're going to let them up and around. That'll help out. We definitely need all of that oil pumped in to here. They can reach this too. That can stay there. Awesome. That sorts all that out. They can't reach any of this. Or this. Alright, we're good. Gonna let them keep going. I do have to seal this off first. Alright. You're not doing that. You're not doing any of that. Actually, what we're gonna do is deconstruct that, ladder up to there to sweep and mop, and... Did I just say... No. Alright, I'm gonna clean all this up and get all this started up here. And then we can see what we're doing. So, we've just about vacuumed all this out. As you can see, we're down to, like, if we look at this oxygen, there's like 1 microgram in there. So that's going to be gone. Yeah, look at that. It's all just this hydrogen and CO2, really. And that vacuum is slowly expanding. So that's really, really good. So, in the meantime, well, we're wrangling up a few extra grubs. And, oh yes. We've started this up here. We can dig that and that up, and probably that one. Hopefully these won't crack. I probably should have, you know, replaced them, but, what can you say? Now, as for over here, we're putting in a cooling loop for this, which needs, you know, the power. We need another power transformer there. That's that problem solved. And we have begun work over here. And over here a little bit too. Yes, right here. As a matter of fact... yeah, I will. You know what? We're gonna... do this. And I'm going to fill this in here. This one can stay, but yeah, I'm going to fill this edge in here. Maybe not down here because that's a lot, but that one tiny little pocket can. And they can work on that slowly, but I really need them to do this first because we need food. Like, we really, really need food. In fact, I can probably even just give that a bit of power. Oh, wait. You do need to snip that there. Please give me a vent, because I want to get this all up and running. Now that is definitely on its own little power circuit. Yes, it will be. And then this liquid pipe thermosense will be green if above... I don't know. What temperature do these guys? Like 5? Okay, we can give it like 20 or something. Above 20. That'll put it down to 5. Now we'll go above 25. Because it doesn't need to be, you know, like that much colder. And that's everything there. Alright, and these can have their... Where is it? Blossom seeds back in the middle here. Except for this one, which needs a ladder segment here, so we can build all the way up. That's all good. Now, aside from that, water's going well. I am pumping water out of here. And I'm cooling it down using the Weezeworts, and these are cooling down our oxygen, because things are getting a little bit toasty. Just a smidge. And a lot of people just have nothing to do over here, which is unfortunate. Ooh, vacuum. Nice. Let's dig that up. Power. Now. Before we do that, what we're going to do is we're going to disable this. Because I want them to hold their breath in here so that they don't, you know, drop CO2 everywhere. And we can deconstruct all of this. Nice. And now they can dig this up. They can analyze this. We can deconstruct all of this. We can deconstruct all of this. We can deconstruct these. Alright, we are good to go. And then we can seal this up once it is, you know, That's unfortunate. We're gonna have to keep an eye on this as well. Because otherwise Nails is gonna get hurt. Whoop. So, we're gonna cancel all that. We're gonna cancel that. We're gonna cancel analysis. And we're just gonna do that. Hey, Liam. Love you lots, but please do not. Yeah, that's what we want to avoid. But it'll just condense up here. See, this is already condensing. I cooled it down preemptively with some ice stuff. Can you guys, like, not stand there? Alright, so that's pretty much where we're at. I'm gonna, you know, pause there. And, well, for you guys, pause. We do have to... Yeah, we're doing that. And we're also gonna pump some water into here. So once this is got water up above, soonish, and in fact what I'm going to do is snip that so this stays turned off. This won't produce an awful lot of heat, basically. We're just going to keep an eye on this until it, you know, fills up a little bit. Because we really, really, really need, yeah, food. We're going to be in trouble if we don't. This can get deconstructed. And that's done. Alright. Priority 9 on this. Now, I'm going to have to keep an eye on this loop here to make sure that, you know... we, don't overfill it. Oh, that's already going as fast as possible. And this will be good enough to get, you know, bristle blossoms going. We will need dirt for these, which means we need to really get over to the other asteroid to get the pips going. Although, there's a pip back on the home... Oh no, we don't have arbitraries. Never mind. Okay, that's enough. I think. We're gonna do that. Nice. Okay, so, what do we have here? In, if not, it goes out and over. Like so. Alright, and that'll start cooling all this down, which means we're going to need some temp shift plates. Like this. Alright. And we can cancel those. Our issue is power. Oh, hey, yeah, you know what? That'll do it. So we're gonna put that there instead. This goes like this, this goes like this. This can be deconstructed. And this goes across like this. Alright, I'll be back once they've, you know, done a bit more, I guess. I've got to figure out what to do with the slicksters too, but that's fine, I suppose. Alright, so we're in a bit of a pickle, and not the good kind of pickle with, you know, beetroot and tiny little cucumbers and all that sort of stuff. We're out of water. This is not quick enough, and this is not, you know, done yet. So, I've had a bit of a think about it for like 2 days now. This is why this episode's so late. I'm like, oh no, everyone's gonna die, because it's not just this. It's not just that we're out of water here. We're out of dirt here, which is also a really big problem. Also, power is a bit of an issue too. But we've got that mostly sorted, and we're, you know, making oxygen again. Oh, well. was supposed to be. Dang it. I'm gonna build the algae. Yes, we are. Okay. Up here? Right here. Oxygen diffusers. And we're gonna reconnect that right there. Like that. So they're gonna build those. That'll help with oxygen here. So, we're building oxygen diffusers because power and everything's a bit of a problem over here, and I'm sending some dirt over because we're in trouble. As for this planet, well, I was going to put in a pitch pump, and I'm still going to do that temporarily once these algae diffusers or oxygen diffusers are up and running again. We're also going to send dirt, as you can see. Turner and Liam are coming over to do that. I suppose we don't really need that anymore, do we? Anyway, so that's what's going to happen there. And then they're going to pitcher pump a bunch of water out, but we're also going to use this thermonullifier over here to cool this down a little bit, at least until I get some plastic and use my, well, Tuxie's awesome, amazing, super cool, cool steam vent tamer, which is really fascinating, and I'll link it in the description, but I also used it in my Bartle Let's Play, and I loved it. It worked so well. But we need plastic for that, and we don't have plastic. So, we're gonna, you know, get this started. We're gonna send dirt over, and I'm just gonna, you guys can stick around and we're gonna keep an eye on things. We are also a little bit out of water, so I am prioritizing water for this rather than anything else, because we can use oxygen diffusers, and we can use, well, we'll get some water in, but we're going to cool it down using this thing. So that means we're going to need infrastructure like this kind of thing. But we'll get there. This base will be fine. It's the other one I'm worried about. So, let's make sure that they're gonna, you know, do this. We should be okay. I don't think everyone's gonna die. Oh good, we're producing oxygen. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's okay, guys. Don't panic. Our biggest issue is no power. So how do we deal with that? Well, we're getting into oil, but we're sort of getting into it in a big way rather than sensibly, you know. The best thing... How much oil's there? We're gonna move this right here. And we're gonna go a liquid pump here-ish, I guess. This is a little bit of a problem though. Oh no, that's just really overcomplicating it. They can run on the wheel for a little while. The big issue is oxygen here. And dirt, but dirt will be solved very, very shortly. We're also gonna cut that. That will get this liquid pump going, which will get water up here. And this is not working because it broke. It got too hot. Which, fair enough, this is constantly supplying boiling water. And we do not have any gold amalgam. Actually, let's have a quick look. Space Swampy has... nothing interesting. Marsh might have gold. Marsh has gold. That's interesting. Sorry, I'm thinking. Can we do it? .3 tiles per cycle. It'll get there and back in 2 cycles. I don't have to send Nails, Camille, whoever needs food. Yeah, we don't have to send Camille, we can send someone else. So this problem will be solved if I can make it out of gold amalgam, because the gold gives it an extra 50 degrees on the overheat, which means it'll be fine for all of this. Everything's just kind of gone badly all at once. They are sending stuff, which is good. Alright. We're just gonna let this run for just a little bit. How y'all doing? It's Friday today. I started filming this on Wednesday. No, Tuesday. I have been incredibly busy. That's the long and short of it, to be honest. Eek. Just... Oh, we don't have enough lead? We have plenty of copper. That's the important stuff. Alright, they're gonna build all this. And you can unequip that, honestly. They can't get in here anymore, but just to be double certain, I'm going to do that. This is going really well. Airflow tiles will never crack under pressure. This is all filled up, but I've counted it. It's like 24 tiles. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 26. 31. 33, 34 tiles. Let's have a real quick look here. Oh, that's heaps. So what I might do, because this is all vacuum, if I dump this magma up here down into this area, it won't, like, if I, you know, line it appropriately, it won't flash to, it'll just sit there as, you know, magma. So that'll get us up to here at least, and then we can dig that one, that one. This is a problem, this bit here. We can dig up here and fill that in, and then probably go up this way. It doesn't matter so much if we drop this magma as well, because that's just another 8, 10, 13 tiles. Just stuff we gotta think about. This is still slowly condensing too. But we just have to hope that these guys are producing food again. That's really, really good. So we've got a ton there. So the big important thing, really, is that we just need to bring an arbor acorn home. Honestly, that's like 100% it. Can they get down here? What if we want to dig? Well, that'll go, I guess. Let's just prep this. Never mind. I suppose we won't. We'll let them get down here. We can dig this one up. And then we'll be sorted. Because all we need is one arbor acorn. And then we can grow all the pips we want over here for dirt. Still a problem right now. Apparently we have a tiny bit of coal, and I'm even gonna dig this up. And honestly, those as well. How are we doing over here? Okay. They'll get to that eventually. But they're busy producing power and oxygen, so we can't really fault them. This will happen, you know, sooner or later. We will deliver the 2 suits to these just so we don't lose them. Because that would suck. But oxygen-wise, we're doing fine. Alright, and we're sending a bunch of dirt. That's good too. This thing is so... this is so good. Alright, and they're working their way down here. Is that because this guy's dribbling oil down here? We'll have to keep an eye on that. Are there any germs down here whilst it... oh, no, that's fine. The slime lung. There was another sporkid somewhere. Where is it? Because there's the one right here. Where on earth is it? Not in there. I swear I saw one. There. Just a tiny bit of zombie spores, but even a little bit is enough. It's the only real bad infection, I guess, sickness in the game. These are all just missing... oh, it's too hot. That's fine, there's power. Honestly, whilst we're here, we're just gonna... disconnect those. This right here is what we're going to disconnect. We have more important things than growing wheat right now. Okay, they're not allowed to eat it. So up here as well, I turned off berry sludge for everyone over on Flippel. Because we are now producing it just a little bit. Oh, we'll have to figure that out. But because I do kind of have a surplus of... do I not have enough copper? Alright. Please get that going, because we're actually going to start, running out of oxygen at some point. Now, how much time do I have? Oh boy, not a lot. Alright, so. How does this sound for a plan? I'm gonna get this all stabilized. I've gotta do a cooling with the thermonullifier up in here. Just so we can, guarantee water. But I'll have to do it once we get these, sorted. This is a problem too, by the way. I will also get things a little bit more stable here. So I will try and get a lot of this bit here done. It'll happen a lot quicker than we anticipate. Especially once I start, making them wear Atmo suits. Oh, we're short of metal? Really? That is what we're short of, right? Yeah, the metal. So let's get them a way to refine. Because once we've got oil up and running, we will be solved for power on this planet, which is really nice. So we'll get that done. We're gonna get just everything stabilized again, and then hopefully we'll be able to, actually progress a bit further. And we're gonna, highly prioritize those. Really? Why are we suddenly using more power? Is it because of these? No, surely not. It's not that much power. These, maybe? Who knows? The other thing we've got to do, of course, is the liquid sulfur geyser. Now, we can actually get all through here and remove all this magma underneath it. But this stuff up here is a bit more of an issue. I suppose once we've made our way up to the top here, we can come in the top and go that way, but all I need to do really is just clear out and isolate these tiles and all of these down to here pretty much, because we're going to use this to cool it down. Just stuff we've got to think about. Alright, so I'm going to head off now because, you know, time, mostly. Also, we made it past 200 cycles, which is pretty cool. But I'm glad that I was really worried that we'd run out of water. So, coming up, we just... Oh, man. We're just a little bit... I'm just focusing on the wrong things, I guess. Space kind of freaks me out a little bit in this game, because I really don't want to lose any duplicants, you know. I suppose we could... Let's quickly just, you know, sort this out. So all we need is to send a duplicant to the other planet and then back home again. So all we need is a canister emptier. That's it. Right? Yes, it is, because we're just going to send a dupe out and back again. The other thing as well that we need to do is find someone who can go. We can't send Stinky because he cooks. Marie might be a really good one. Let's use Marie, because we're also going to give her, you know, exosuit training. And that, why not? And we're going to give her the rocket pilot hat, so I know who it is. So that'll give us oxygen there. So we can at least drop another robot to get this started. The alternative is we can send one to Flegmino to get things started there. Because honestly, here on Tundrazon, the only thing left to do is set up basic food. And if we send 2 duplicants, we can land a rocket and have food inside the rocket, you know. Even if all we do is set up a mini pod, dump the food off and then send them back, that's perfectly fine. We'll sort of have the infrastructure up and running. And then I suppose we can do the same for the other planet. Flamingo. So that'll help out. Or at least give us more to do. And it would be good to do before, you know, cycle 365. That'd be just kind of neat, I guess. But for now, that's all I've got time for today. So thanks everyone for being here, and thank you for hanging around whilst I've been, you know, struggling a little bit. Mostly. Oh, we have no iron. We also have no iron ore. Alright, how much dirt has made its way over here? 3 ton. Let's send back some copper. Iron ore. And we're gonna leave it like that. Alright, yes, that's definitely all I've got time for today. So thanks everyone for being here, hope you had a good time and you're all doing well. But that's it for me today, so I'll catch you all in the next one. Take care everyone, bye. Hello Maxie.